¿Qué tal, amigos de Red Deportiva MX? Les saluda Iván Araujo desde la Arena CDMX, donde los Dallas Mavericks y los Detroit Pistons encenderán la duela, y hoy pudimos disfrutar tanto de entrenamientos abiertos como de conferencia con los jugadores.
How it has been this adaptation period with the Mavs, now playing with stars like Thompson, like D'Angelo, who you played with on the Lakers. How it has been, all this new adventure in your career?
It's been great. I mean, they all learning experiences. You know, you get to take something from each experience and, you know, put it together. You know, Clay is obviously, you know, one of the best shooters that the game has ever seen. You know, D'Lo, you know, all of our guys is you know, we are just figuring it out, but it's good to, you know, play alongside all these guys and, you know, play under Coach Kidd and our coaching staff and the Mavs organization. I feel good. Good opportunity to play another basketball game, get another win in the win column. Feels good. I mean, you know, obviously basketball is a global game and we got fans around the world. And it's no different here in Mexico City, so you know, it's definitely welcoming, and it's exciting not only for, you know, the Mavs and myself, but the entire league. The game is global, so it's just not it just doesn't stop in the United States of America. You know, we're a global game and continuously trying to grow our game. So it feels good. You know, you get to come in Mexico City and you know, you got fans here cheering, you know, wearing jerseys and things like that. So it's a great experience. When I was in middle school, you know, we used to, I went to school in a Latin American neighborhood, kind of, sort of. So I experienced day-to-day a couple times before. I don't remember my first time, it was so long ago, but I expect a great crowd. Like I said, we already got fans here who's cheering for us and came out here to support us. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be great. It's gonna be a fun time. Can't wait for it tomorrow. Try to get some real authentic, you know, tacos. So you guys have any recommendations, let me know. It's gonna be day to day. I feel better, yeah, for sure. We're gonna take it a day at a time. We're not gonna skip steps. We know it's a process, and you know, we wanna, you know, enjoy that process. Nothing's ever been easy. The season is like a roller coaster. So we're going to take it one day at a time, one practice at a time, and just make sure that we get 1% better each and every day.
Hello, welcome to Mexico City. What to expect for D'Angelo on this game? What do you expect also from the Mexican crowd tomorrow night?
I know the fans here are amazing. For our group, you know, to travel this way, this be a mutual location for both teams. We're just excited to hear the fans, you know, loud and proud, you know, all season, all games. So I know the expectations are, you know, going to be very competitive from two groups that really want to win. But definitely just being healthy as a whole.
What does it mean to you to represent the brand, the Mavericks brand, in an international game?
I think it's huge. You see the fans are, you know, big fans of all the teams. To be a team that, you know, has a lot of buzz around the NBA, but, you know, also has the buzz around, you know, other cities and countries. You know, we just want to return the favor and give them high-level basketball and give the fans what they want as well.
You had the chance to play with someone like LeBron. Now you have a four-time champion like Clay, someone like AD, and someone that you already know. What's like the experience that you have learned from all those stars?
Experience is key in our league. You know, being a young player, you're a sponge. And then once you get a little older, you take what you've learned and try to, you know, implement it right away into the game. So that's what you guys are going to see for the next few years of Coop. Next year or two is going to be him learning, you know, his ways, and then a few years after that, it's going to be a product of his environment and the guys that he's crossed paths with. Halloween, right?
Kinda. It's like a little more cultural date with us.
Yeah, I'm not familiar. Definitely one of my favorite holidays, just, you know, from being back home, the way we celebrate the traditions. I know, you know, the Mexican culture is huge, you know, with traditions and culture, so I'm sure they do it right. I'm sure you guys do it right. Take care. It's fun. It's fun. You know, not a lot of coaches in our league, you know, play point guard at such a high level and run at a high level, so, you know, to be able to, you know, bounce some of my ideas off of him and, you know, hear him out throughout his thinking process on, you know, what we're trying to achieve as a team. just allows me to kind of relay the message and enjoy the process at the same time. I mean, I just try to work on my craft, and as much as I can trust my craft when I get out there, it allows me to just kind of flow and be present within the game. It's a lot of wisdom in our group, from the youth, from the coaches, from the older players, the ones you mentioned. I'm one of those guys that's kind of in between. I'm not an older guy. I'm a little more relatable, I guess, to Coop. Just try to, drop little jewels here and there and lead by example.
Coach, with your experience, how to prepare a game like this one, and also any update regarding AD and his leg injury?
Yeah, we'll work backwards. AD is day to day, and so that's for AD. And I think the importance, again, I brought it up earlier. The wind. Being able to play at altitude, because this is a lot higher than Denver. So being able to get used to that, and then being able to, play through being tired, because there's nothing, we're not here long enough to condition for the altitude.
As you mentioned, it's not the same venue. What do you think about this arena?
I think it's incredible for this arena, and then also for the G League to be here. To understand that basketball is important, and is important to the country of Mexico.
Y no olvides seguirnos en todas nuestras redes sociales para estar al pendiente de la cobertura de la NBA en México.